welcome back to a new video. Today it's all about coffee. No, it's not about the coffee. Well, in a way, because I like to thank you all members who are supporting this little channel. Today it's all about macro photography and also focus stacking. I got a request from a member who asked me to do a macro photography / focus stacking, how the whole process. And you know, you can also type a comment and wish for a video, request a video, and then I might do that for you. So how do we start today? Well, I have a watch, I have a movement, and that we will shoot today. And I'm super close. I'm shooting with Hasselblad camera and a macro lens. Normally I use Profoto monolights like D2s, but today I have a Pro head. And why is that? Well, I'm shooting with a power pack down here, and the reason for this is that I need a lot of power. It's not enough with a 500 watt second flash, so I need to use the most powerful flash I have. First we will take a shot. Are we connected? I think so. Mirror up, boom. Black frame. We will not get any random IKEA spotlights into the shot, and that's nice. I have a reflector with a honeycomb grid on this, and let's turn it on. We can put on the modeling light. There we go, and let's take a shot. I set the focus down here at this groove. Now I have I have aperture 45, but we will not shoot at aperture 45. We will shoot at f13, because that's where this guy is the sharpest. f11, f13, we will get the sharpest image, because that's the most important thing. And when I look here, this is in focus, but the sharpness is not really there. So if I change this to let's go for f13. Right now we don't have any diffusion. We will work with diffusion today, even though this is quite nice to get this crispy look, I would say, of this movement, but we will use diffusion. And if I take a shot with f13, it will be blown out, of course, but as we see down here, it's starting to be so much sharper. Let's put on this diffusion. This happens to be a Savage medium, but you can use anything, of course. So let's take a shot now at f13, and it will be too dark, but it will be very nice. And we can up the power now, and maximum power. No, now it's maximum power. Okay, there we are. And if you take a look here now, we have the focus over here, and if we go to, yes, this is the hard light with no diffusion, f45. This is the sharpness we will get, so we don't want to go for f45. So let's go back to this one. This is very sharp, and you see back here totally blurry, and we want it to be sharp back there too, of course, and also up here. So we would do a focus stacking. And how do we do a focus stacking? Well, you can do it manually by switching the focus. You take a shot, and then you move it. Take a shot, move, take a shot, move, from the closest point and all the way through the whole movement. And it will be a lot of images when you're this close, when you shoot in macro. So be prepared for that. I will use the Hasselblad software focus, and then we will use this focus bracketing thing here, and it will do it automatically. The camera will do it automatically, switching, going through the whole movement. But I think you can use like Helicon focus remotes with Sony and other cameras. Now we have set the focus over here, and then I will set the sweep towards infinity and step size. That's how big the step should be. Often the medium is good, and I set this to 99 frames. I just let it keep on going, and then when I see we have a shot over here when it's sharp, I will stop. Everybody's talking about focus stacking, but the stacking will take place when we're stacking them together. I will use Photoshop or Helicon Focus to stack all these images together. But right now we are doing the focus bracketing when we're shooting and moving the focus. So I will start by hitting the play button here. I think we can start, because this will take a while. And if we take a look here, we zoom in, we will see that these parts will soon be in focus. So then I will grab a cup of coffee and let the camera do the work for me. Now if you take a look at this Omega text, you see it's super sharp now. And then we look here where we starting to be blurry. Okay, now we have the focus here and it moves on, and we want to have it sharp all the way back here, you know. So we have all these different shots. Right now we're at frame 41. So where are we now? Omega text starting to be blurry, and over here it's super blurry right now at shot 57. And where do we have the focus? I guess it's yeah, it's over here. Okay, now you can see we have sharpness back here, and now we don't need anymore. So I will shut this off at 91 shots, and the camera battery is running out, so I had to switch the battery. Now we are done with shooting, so let's take a look at the images. The last shot, and it's sharp back here, and if you take a look where we started, totally blurry, of course. So now we need to take all this 89 shots. I think it's 91 shots. We take all this 91 shots and we need to stack them together. And let's start Helicon Focus. So here we have all the 91 shots that we took for the stacking, and I will just drag them into Helicon Focus. We have three variations. The method C, good for intersecting objects and deep stacks. And we have B, continuous surfaces, probably not. Process smooth transitions and preserve colors. This is a nice one, but I think I will go for the C method, deep stacks. Let's try that. And I will hit render. And now we will see how all the images will be put together. Okay, there we have the whole movement sharp, and I will save this image and then we will open it in Photoshop. Okay, there we are. There we have the whole movement sharp. I'm not so sure about some details here. You see all this and this. Let me take a look. Let's go back and let's go to the rendering. Let's try method A, render. So now we have the method A. I don't see this effect on this one. So method C failed, and that happens sometimes with Helicon Focus, also Photoshop for some reason. So I will pick this one because this one is nicer, and we can put this on top of the first one we did. And let's zoom in, take a look here. The method C, weird things going on. So I will pick this one. Focus stacking, macro, watches. This is how I do it. This is my process. Hopefully it can be useful. And if you find it useful, hit the like button. One final thing I would like to say is that I'm using this, it's called mellanring in Swedish. In between ring, no, extension tubes they're called. And I have two, a small one and a big one. Because I want to get this close, I need to get a bigger distance from the sensor with the lens. So I moved it out, and then I can be closer, even more macro than this macro lens can handle. Like this. People, there we are. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, I will see you next
time.